Hi, I'm Andrew Spaziano, and this is an Anchor TV news update. In national news, a group of 5 Syrian nationals bound for the United States were arrested in Honduras on Tuesday night. The 5 men were reportedly carrying stolen Greek passports and were intending on entering the United States via the border with Mexico. Officials in Honduras were tipped off about the suspicious travelers by Greek officials, which led to their detainment following their arrival from El Salvador. In other news, French police officers began searching the suburb areas of Saint-Denis Wednesday morning for the ringleader of the attacks that occurred in Paris earlier this week. While doing so, they raided an apartment complex, which led to an intense shootout with several suspects. After 7 hours of a firefight, 5 police officers, a police dog, and a passerby were injured. It was later found that 2 terrorists were confirmed dead and 7 taken into custody. The ringleader of the Paris attacks was known by the name of Jihadi Abdelhamid Aboud and was killed in the standoff. And now I'll turn it over to Anchor TV correspondent Erin Shea.
Recently, RIC's president Nancy Cariolo coordinated Rhode Island women in higher education, a conference held at the Crown Plaza Hotel last month. She did this in conjunction with President of RIWHE and RIC Associate Vice President of Professional Studies and Continuing Education Jennifer Garreau, Vice President of RIWHE. Titled Women Learning from Women Who Lead, this conference featured guest speakers Rhode Island Governor Gina Raimondo, Rhode Island's 5 female presidents of higher education institutions, and an executive career coach. Raimondo was honored with RIWHE's First Lady of Leadership Award for her support in education and for her unique contributions to the state of Rhode Island. Another brave woman, Heather Abbott, who lost a leg in the 2013 Boston bombing and founded the Heather Abbott Foundation to provide prosthetics for those who lost limbs through traumatic circumstances, was honored with RIWHE's Women of Spirit and Courage Award. RIWHE's hope is to lead women and identify women as leaders in higher education through extensive networks. Their mission is to develop a women's leadership abilities through state and national programming. This encourages women to use their leadership abilities, linking women to other women and to mentors, advancing them into executive level leadership positions by nominating them. RIWHE is working with search forums on a placement supporting the tenure of mid and executive level women administrators and presidents throughout their careers. In other RIC news, Rhode Island College radio station WXIN is currently hosting its annual radiothon. This radiothon this year is raising funds for Stand Down Rhode Island, which helps at-risk and homeless veterans by giving them housing and job training skills to help them readjust to civilian life. The radiothon will run until 7 p.m. tonight and will conclude with a benefit show at the Fete Ballroom at 103 Dyke Street in Providence. This benefit show will feature Tony Jones and the Keratin 3 Barham Heroes and the Reason to Fight. The show will have a $10 cover and all of the proceeds going to Operation Stand Down.
Thank you, Erin. In sports, the New England Patriots defeated the New York Giants Sunday 27-26 thanks to a last-second field goal by Stephen Gostkowski. Tom Brady had 334 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in the victory, and tight end Rob Gronkowski had 113 receiving yards. However, Julian Edelman, star wide receiver, broke his foot and will miss the rest of the regular season. The Pats will take on the Bills Monday night in their next game. Boston Celtics fell to the Dallas Mavericks at home by a score of 106-102. The Mavericks overcame an 18-point deficit in the game, led by Dirk Nowitzki's 23 points. The Celtics look to rebound Saturday when they take on the Brooklyn Nets. The Boston Bruins lost 5-4 against the San Jose Sharks at the TD Bank Garden on Tuesday. The Bruins are now 2-6-1 at home and will look to break 500 in their season's next game against the Minnesota Wild tonight. In RIC sports, the RIC men's basketball team opened their season with a resounding victory Saturday night as they defeated Salem State 78-51. Sophomore guard Chris Green led the Anchormen with 20 points, while the Anchormen defense held the Vikings to a collective 21.2% shooting from the field. The Anchormen will take on Fitchburg State in another non-conference matchup tonight. The Anchor women basketball team was similarly successful in their matchup on Saturday as they cruised past Western New England by a score of 71-45. Senior center Devin Hill scored a career-high 33 points in the victory as the Anchor women started their season off as champions of the USJ Tip-Off Tournament. The 2-0 Anchor women will play their next game at Emmanuel on this evening. That's all for Anchor TV News. For Erin Shea, I'm Andrew Spaziano, and this is an Anchor TV News Update.